Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo Motor Vlog. Yeah, that's right. What I want to talk about is more information regarding this particular scooter company because, as a scooter enthusiast and as a viewer, you may be in the market for a scooter. You may have come across various YouTube videos where a company known as WePed have, uploaded various forms of content, and it seems very interesting. My attempt is to further help you in your buying. As a consumer, you have to be very smart. You have to be very intelligent when it comes to purchasing scooters. We as consumers should consider the reviews of others that have purchased the products. It's just like when you go to Amazon and you see a particular product, you're not just going to be so quick to put it in your cart and just order. You would look at the reviews. If you see the reviews saying, hey, don't buy this, buyer beware, stir away from this, it should make you reconsider your purchase. Or perhaps you can go to another seller because the service may be horrible. So if you are in the market and you're looking at WePed scooters, I want you to understand that that company is a very dangerous company. Very, very dangerous. Things ain't always what they appear to be on social media. Now, you're listening to an actual customer that have purchased the WePed Sonic X, and WePed shipped the scooter to me damaged. That's right. A damaged scooter. And think about it. It's August 9th. They haven't done anything for me. We talked about Nigel of WePed North America, who is supposed to be, I guess, focusing on, the sales and warranties. But ladies and gentlemen, I got bad news for you. There is no warranty with WePed scooters. This is a fact. There is no warranty. If you go to their websites, right, you'll see this particular notice on the screen. It'll pop up. It'll say effective immediately. WePed North America LLC, subsidiary of WePed Korea, will handle all sales and warranty services for North and South America. Now, the only thing they'll handle is the sales, meaning they'll handle taking your money, but they're not going to handle anything in regards to warranty. I need for you as a listener to be able to comprehend what I'm saying, because I'm an actual customer. And with the service that I got, it was 100% horrible, the worst you will ever get in the history of service. Like if you were to literally say to yourself, hey, I'm going to go buy me a WePed scooter, I'm here to tell you, your scooter comes with no warranty. None. So if anything happened, you're on your own. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. Let it develop in your mind. If you purchase a WePed scooter today, there is no warranty. Proof of that is, look at how they did me. They shipped me a damaged scooter. They did nothing to rectify the situation. Therefore, there is no warranty. So what does that mean for you? It means that if you go and waste your money, you're just wasting your money. It's just that simple. So all I'm trying to do is sound the alarm to warn you that if you contact this email, hey guys, I would like to purchase a WePed. Oh, they're going to be very friendly. They're going to be so happy to take your money. This is what they're going to do. They're going to be excited. Oh yeah, we're going to get your scooter ready. We're going to do this, that, boom, boom, boom. But if something goes wrong and you contact that same email or you contact anybody from WePed, they're going to ghost you. They're going to act like they never made a deal with you. They're going to act like they don't know anything. Like I said, fam, if you just go and look at my previous live stream, we exposed the phone call between me and Nigel of WePed North America LLC. And in that particular phone call, if you watched that particular live show, you would have heard how Nigel made a lot of promises. He never delivered on anything. And I want the world to know that, because he's a representative of WePed Korea. And I also spoke to the manager of WePed. I believe his name is John. And pretty much he's a prick, because he's not really paying attention to any of the information that was shared with him. And he decided to be in his feelings. And I guess because he's upset that I made a YouTube review of the scooter in terms of it being damaged, he basically tried to use quid pro quo tactics in terms of, if you delete the video, then I'll get the parts that you need shipped to you. That's pretty much was his response. If you actually look at the content on the platform, I've have a number of videos where we talked about this situation. Now, to be honest, all I wanted was the parts so that I can pretty much do the repairs. Now, technically, it's not supposed to work like that. When a company ship you out a scooter and it's damaged, they're supposed to ship you out a brand new scooter. They're supposed to make arrangements to take the old scooter that's damaged and ship that back, and then ship you out a fresh new scooter. If you've been following all my content, we did an unboxing of the WePed Sonic X, and we noticed that the front wheel wasn't connected to the scooter. The scooter comes with no batteries installed. The scooter comes, in a mess. Because of me making my content on social media, it forced WePed to change their shipping methods. So now if you were to buy a WePed scooter, it now comes with the battery inside. Do you see what happens when you make public videos? Do you see what happened when you make noise? See, if I would have never made any noise about the situation, WePed would have never changed their shipping methods. So all of you future buyers of WePed, you have to understand that the only reason why your scooters is shipped with the batteries installed, with the wheels connected, is because of me. But see, I don't recommend you purchase the scooters, because you're literally buying into a company that is a Ponzi scheme. WePed is a Ponzi scheme. It's one of those type of companies that are dying, but they're on their last leg. So they're trying to sell as much as possible. So what they're going to do is they're going to use the wow factor to pull you in. They're going to use the fancy lighting, the cool, exterior parts of the scooter, the design. They're going to use all of that stuff. But actually, the scooter comes with no warranty, and you're not going to get any good customer service at all. I promise you, if you go and waste your money, you will learn the hard way, just like every other WePed owner. Everybody that purchased a WePed scooter knows what I'm talking about, but they're too ashamed to admit. They're too ashamed to come into the public and say, you know what? Yeah, the company is horrible. And a lot of them just don't have the resources to actually, have a podcast and talk about it, because some of them, they try to have different endorsement deals and sponsors and various other stuff to get free scooters. It's really a sick game, the scooter community. This is why I distance myself from the scooter community. I don't want no parts of them. And I'm talking about the scooter community that is toxic, and they're only into trying to kiss ASS in order to get free scooters and sponsors and various things like that to make sales. In other words, they'll start forums and platforms and groups in hopes to have potential buyers of scooters. So they'll make a deal with WePed by saying, hey, we'll promote your scooter on our group. We get tons of followers, and in return, we want some perks and some free things. So that's pretty much what goes on in the scooter community. So now, moving forward, WePed shipped me a damaged Sonic X. I'm in the process of putting the entire scooter together myself. The scooter came with damaged brakes, right? The brakes don't work. All of this I addressed to John on WhatsApp, because when you communicate with WePed Korea, you would have to use WhatsApp. That's right. They don't have no department of customer service in their company. There's no one there that deals with customer service. This is why they created WePed North America LLC. But even WePed North America LLC will do anything for you, because If you go watch my live show that I did where I'm on camera, we played the audio tape of the phone call with Nigel of WePed North America. And it was very clear of the amount of promises that he made, but he never delivered on anything. Never sent no follow-up emails, nothing. Not even a, hey, I'm sorry about the situation. My hands are tied, nothing. He's not an honorable person. You understand? He's not an honorable person. And I would just go as far to say Korean people are not honorable because WePed represents Korea. And I would never deal with that type of situation ever again. I would never purchase another WePed product ever because their business practices show exactly how Koreans see Americans. They see you as only making money off of you. That's all they see you for. So as Americans, would we want to support such a company, such a business, such a people that disregard quality service? And what's sad about this is I was contemplating taking a trip to Korea just to enjoy the culture, I was actually trying to get to the WePed factory because as a scooter enthusiast, I wanted to do a report on how they manufacture their scooters and so on and so forth. I would never go to Korea, ever. I would never go to Korea. I am disgusted with their business practices, and it tells me a lot about their culture. That is not nice. And if they did this to me, how much more do they do to their own people? How much do they do to their own people? Think about it now. If their customer service towards me was horrible, what do they do to their own people? They oppress their own people, treat their own people like trash. You understand? WePed is the type of company you have to keep away from because that's the only way they're going to understand the damage in which they have done when it comes to one customer. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. All it takes is one customer to give a bad review and a company is destroyed forever. That's all it takes. So you as a viewer, if you're into scooters, you got to tell the community, you got to tell other people that are into scooters, do not purchase anything from WePed. Do not. Now think about this, ladies and gentlemen. What if WePed would have did the right thing? What if WePed would have said, you know what? We did this guy dirty. Let's ship him out a brand new scooter so he can unbox our scooter and have a good time. But no, they were very defiant and very arrogant. And it shows exactly what the Korean people is about. Very arrogant. They don't care about quality business and service. And again, Nigel, if you're listening, you're a horrible person. Absolutely disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. I don't even know why you still have a YouTube channel. I don't even know why you're still on YouTube. You should be gone. You should literally just delete your channel and don't even show yourself on YouTube ever again. You're an embarrassment to the Korean community because the way you've displayed yourself, the way you didn't even respond, you didn't even do anything to help a customer. You should be ashamed of what you've done. You understand? It's embarrassing. You're representing the Korean community and you're representing WePed in North and South America. And this is what you're doing. This is the way you conduct yourself as business people. This is horrible. Do not support WePed, ladies and gentlemen. Because, again, in the scooter community, you got a lot of people that kiss ASS. I don't do that. I don't bite my tongue for nobody. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? I'm not some little boy somewhere. I'm a grown man. So I don't want you, the listener, to walk away where you end up falling for this company and you purchase a scooter because they got different price ranges from around $2,000 to about $20,000 for these particular scooters. This is a lot of money. And I'm here to tell you, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there is no warranty if you buy a WePed scooter. There is no warranty. Does that ring a bell? Does that resonate with you? Imagine buying a television set and there's no warranty. A computer monitor, no warranty. A computer, no warranty. A car, no warranty. A refrigerator, no warranty. Washer, dryer, no warranty. Imagine that. Who would want to buy a product with no warranty? But see, this is the deception that you get from WePed because it's a Ponzi scheme. They put this information on their websites to deceive the buyer into believing that they have some sort of warranty. But look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an actual customer. When you purchase a WePet scooter, because I've purchased one, you can look on my platform. All you see is nothing but videos of me making complaints. The WePet scooter comes with no warranty, no manual, no literature, no instructions, nothing. You get nothing with the scooter. Nothing. That's horrible. You know, it got so bad that I had to go purchase another scooter from another brand, which actually works. You know what I'm saying? You can see from my YouTube short that I post on this platform where I'm out and about with the Dualtron X Limited. And you see me out and about on the road. Now, how is it that I'm able to go purchase a scooter from another brand and I'm out and about doing what I got to do? I showed you the unboxing of the Dualtron X Limited. Perfect. Everything was properly packaged. No issues. The box had all of the proper labels. Everything was done. But when you purchase from WePet, you're not going to get that kind of service. And this is what I'm trying to help you to avoid, because you're going to get disappointed. You understand? You're going to. This is why you must keep away. Because let me give you the examples of what you're dealing with. WePet is a company that practice visual sorcery. Visual sorcery is pretty much a company that give you the wow factor. They'll use proper editing to show off the product. So basically, you'll see the glitz, the glamour, and you'll think, man, this is cool. I gotta get one of these. Only to get deceived, because once you get it and it break down, you're on your own. Everybody that purchased a WePet scooter, if the scooter break down somehow, you're on your own. Do you understand that? You're on your own. That's just the way it is. You're going to be on your own. If a wire break, they're not going to send you anything. They're not going to send you a replacement part. They did that to me. If there's a warranty on the scooter, why Nigel of WePet haven't done his job? Like I said, he's a horrible individual. I don't even know why they still have a YouTube channel. I would have deleted my channel and I would have went ghost completely. But see, they're very arrogant people. So they remain because they figure you're dumb. This is why I'm here reporting on these videos. Because what WePet don't realize is that I'm a content creator. I have the ability and the resources to make content. I'm not the average consumer that just buys a scooter. I can buy many scooters. This is what they don't understand. I can buy many scooters. This is easy. This is nothing to me. You understand? So my goal is to instruct the public so that you can stir away from these products. Because again, when they shipped my scooter, the scooter had damaged brakes, a damaged key ignition, a damaged tail light, right? And they didn't send me a 15 amp charger. They sent me a 4 amp charger. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. And they sent me the wrong color too. That's right. Now I'm okay with the color that was sent. At the same time, I have to also make that very clear. They got my whole order messed up. You understand? Thousands of dollars down the drain. And they didn't do anything to resolve the situation. So what does that mean for you? Now, understand, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of bootlickers on social media that work for WePet. And what they try to do is they try to release videos in hopes to stifle my reach, but they can't stifle the reach of complaints. When you have a customer that is complaining, it stands out like a sore thumb. So what WePet tries to do is they try to release videos every other day, right? And they'll tell their partners to release videos too, in hopes that you will notice their videos and not notice mine. Because their goal is to keep the Ponzi scheme going as long as possible so that they can all make money. Every company that is selling WePet products are all in on the scam. It's a scam company. It's been a scam company for a very long time. WePet been in business for a long time, but their company can't seem to grow. Their company can't grow. because they do bad business. You understand? WePet do all their work in-house. They don't have big manufacturing companies like Dualtron Mini Motors. They don't have those type of factories. Why? Because they do bad business, because Jan, the owner, is a prick and he don't know how to do business. And it's just that simple. He's a horrible businessman. Because if he was a good businessman, he would have good partnerships and good relationships with different people that try to instruct him on what needs to be done. But because he don't know how to do that, because he's incompetent, right? Then what happens is the business is not really growing. So they're just making casual sales every now and then to try to survive, you know? Because I already done know the people in Korea, they're not buying these scooters. They're not really buying these scooters the way you think they are. They're not. The people that they're most likely trying to get is those that are in America. So it is up to us to say, no, we're not going to buy your products. You treat U.S. citizens as if though their dollar doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our money elsewhere and starve the company out so that it could die away. And that's what you're supposed to do as Americans. See, as Americans, we're supposed to understand that when it comes to business, other countries are supposed to treat us with the utmost respect, especially when we do business. But see, WePet Korea don't believe in doing good business because it's a Ponzi scheme, and it's been going on for a long time, a very long time. And because nobody spoke up about it, they were able to continue operations. So it's up to actual customers to speak out on these particular issues. These products are not worthy of your money. Once I get the scooter up and running, guess what I'm going to be doing, fam, in New York? I'm going to be riding around the scooter. Every time somebody tell me, hey, cool scooter, I'm going to tell them don't buy the scooter. That's what I'm going to be telling them, fam. I'm literally going to be on a campaign of riding around just so that people can stop me and ask me, hey, wow, great scooter. What's the name of that? Just so I can tell them, do not buy the scooter. That's what I'm going to be doing. Listen, I'm going to literally be doing this, fam. I'm not playing, because this is what a company created. They created an enemy rather than an ally. And this is what's so sad about a company, is that they don't understand business. In business, it's all about giving quality customer service, because if you don't do that, you're going to have customers that's going to be out here literally ruining your company. And rightfully so. Everything that I'm saying is the truth. Nothing is a lie, because I don't make up lies. The proof of the pudding is right on the platform. WePet sent me a damaged scooter that I paid thousands for, and they never resolved the issue. You tell me how you would respond. You tell me how you would respond if that was you. Would you be a happy capper? Would you be praying to Jesus? No. You would take it to social media and you would let the people know that this particular company is something you should avoid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I canceled my trip to Korea. I don't want to have nothing to do with that place. I don't want to have nothing to do with the culture, because as far as I'm concerned, what I experienced from WePet is a representation of the culture. I never had no kind of service like that here in America. Never. You deal with businesses in America, they get it right. They do something out of pocket, they make sure they do the customers right. They go through the proper procedures. They'll get your product shipped out for you. They'll give you a refund. You all know how it is when a company do whatever they do. If you get a refrigerator and it don't work, you contact the company. They'll make arrangements to have it picked up. They'll get you out a new one. It's time consuming. It's a headache, but at least the company did exactly what they needed to do. Right? So we're accustomed to good service in America. But I'm telling you, if you purchase the WePet scooters or any scooters from them, they come with no warranty. And if anything is broken or damaged, you're not going to get any replacements unless you're kissing ASS. That's probably the only way that you'll do it. Because based on what I'm seeing, Koreans want you to kiss their ass in order for you to get anything from them. But that's not going to happen from me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make content and I'm going to crush you over and over and over. And I'm going to make the public understand not to do business. and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Do you understand that? Nothing you can do. You're not in America. You don't control the airwaves. You don't control anything here. You understand? This company is toxic, absolutely horrible. If you buy a WePed scooter, you get no customer service. They have no hotline that you could call if something is wrong. Nothing. And you can't depend on Nigel of WePed North America. He has been proven to be a fraud. We already exposed him. You know what I mean? We exposed all the promises, all the lies, and we made the public see. See, they thought that I was done. They thought that, oh, I'm finished. No, I'm not done. Like I said, I'm in the process of putting the scooter together. I had to purchase my own brakes. I had to purchase the Magura MT7E brakes in order to get the proper braking. I had to order a new tail light, right? I had to order a new key ignition from AliExpress. I had to do all of this myself because WePed didn't do anything for me. So if they didn't do anything for me, they're not going to do anything for you. So you have to understand and listen to the criticism because it's very important for future buyers to know what they're getting into. This company is a Ponzi scheme. It's just a way to make quick money. You know, it's just a way to make quick money. They do not care about customers. John and Jan of WePed do not care about customers. They only care about making money. That's it. And the worst kind of businessmen are the ones that are only in business to make money. What you would like to do is create customers. That's the main portion of business that is most important. Just like if I'm on YouTube, the most important thing is to create viewers. Not just a person that viewed your video one time, but a person that comes back to view again. Why? Because you put out content that is interesting. So my content on this platform is going to be to not only talk about scooter-related topics, but also to inform the public of the dangers in the scooter community that you need to be aware of. And one of them is WePed. You need to avoid this company. Ladies and gentlemen, this company should be avoided at all costs. I don't care how anybody feel about it because, again, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have people out there that, again, they kiss ASS and they're going to tell you, oh, this scooter is great, this scooter is this scooter is that. That's because they're getting paid under the table from WePed. That's because they got a sponsorship. That's because they got some sort of deal. There are people out here that purchase WePed scooters that are crying because they can't get a motor changed. There are people out here that purchase WePed scooters and for some reason, the controllers don't work and they're trying to reach out to WePed to get a new controller and WePed has denied them. There are many people that this happened to. It's just that they don't have a voice, ladies and gentlemen. They don't have the ability to come online and talk the way I do. You understand? A lot of them don't have that ability. You would think that it's very simple and easy to come online and talk about scooter-related topics, but a lot of people just don't have the ability to actually talk about these things. So they kind of just accept it as, well, I lost, you know, let me just go my way. You know, I'll just take it as a loss. And they just kind of learn their lesson and they move on, but they never punish the company for what they've done. My job is to punish the company. And the way you punish a company is you hit them where it hurts the most, their pocket. I already got my monies back for this particular scooter in terms of me making these videos. Me making these videos is making WePed lose money. Do you know that? WePed is losing money every time I make a video. See, I understand business. This is why it's not good for a company to do things and not expect it to be on social media where people are going to complain about it. Every time I make a video that is negative criticism regarding a company, that company loses money. Every single time. Do you know how many people in the street I've already done warned? The other day, I was at Summer Streets in NYC. Shout out to a brother named Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you watching, but a shout out to a brother named Anthony. I was at Summer Streets in NYC, and it's an event in New York where they pretty much block off all the streets and everybody could pretty much ride and just do whatever they got to do. Well, I was at Summer Streets last Saturday, right? And I ran into another scooter rider. I believe he was on a Wolf King. I'm not sure if it's a GTX or whatever the case is, but he was on a Wolf King scooter. And, we was pretty much chopping it up, talking about different things. And I warned him about WePed. The first thing I told him is about WePed. And he said, hey, I heed the warning. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm going to be doing forever. This is what I'm going to be doing forever. You understand what I'm saying? Until WePed is out of business. Because I understand that through social media is so powerful that companies ought to be afraid to treat customers like crap, because all you got to do is just go on social media and make a video. And once you make a video, the people are going to listen. They're going to believe what you say because they hear the passion in your voice. It's not a game. Look at all the proof on my platform. I got a dozen videos, multiple videos with nothing but proof. I show you all of the contact information between me and John of WePed, and you can see me corresponding with him regarding my scooter issues, and he never resolved the issue. And then Nigel of WePed North America, being that he could speak English, you would think that he would do a good job. But again, he's a man that lacked good character. So therefore, he didn't resolve the issue, which means he has no power, which means that he's just another, how can I say, just another agent of WePed that tries to get paid, but really have no power to take care of the public and the people, the customers. He talked all of this talk about, I'm going to be here to help my customers and blah, blah, blah. It's all baloney, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're viewing the stream, understand this. WePed scooters come with no warranty. So if anything break down, you're on your own. If your battery don't work, you can forget about it. You don't got a scooter anymore. I'm just telling you, fam. If your battery break down, you don't got a scooter anymore. For example, if nothing on my scooter work right now, right, then it's just a waste of money. I can't contact them because they're not going to help me at all. They haven't helped me already. You see? So if anything break down, you're not going to get no help. I'm an actual customer with an actual WePed scooter, and they provided me no assistance, no help. So ladies and gentlemen, what more will they do for you? They're not going to do anything for you. And all the videos you see on YouTube with people posting WePed scooters, all of those people work for WePed. This is another thing you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen. All of the current videos that you see being uploaded on YouTube are from people that work with WePed. Those are not customers. Those are people that are in business to sell scooters. Do you understand me? Those are people that are in business with WePed to sell scooters. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's like drug dealing. They don't care about the customers. They just care about the sales. That's all they care about, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? So my hope is that you would clear away, keep away from WePed. Do not buy their products. If you go to their YouTube channels and you post comments, let them know what they did to me. Be like, hey, why y'all haven't resolved Ringo Motovlog situation? Why y'all haven't sent him a new scooter? Why y'all haven't taken care of the damage that y'all done to his scooter? Hey, I would like to buy a scooter, but I'm not going to buy nothing if you haven't resolved this guy's situation. This is what you, the public, got to do. You got to get involved. See, a lot of times we see things happen and we turn a blind eye to it. The other day, you had a black security guard that was in, I believe it's Alabama, and some Caucasian folks parked their boat illegally, or I should say they docked their boat illegally, and he asked them to move the boat, and they didn't want to move the boat, so they decided to beat him up. They all jumped him. And then what happened is the people, they began to realize we got to do something. We got to act because we have one man being jumped by a bunch of people. So if it wasn't for the people coming in to defend the brother, he would have died. And see, this is the problem with situations like this. We will see things like my video, and we won't call to action. We won't do anything about it. We just turn a blind eye. And that's a problem, you know? And it's just sad, fam. Omega said, are you ever going to vlog their scooter once you fix it up? What do you mean, like make videos? I'm going to make videos, but my videos is only going to be to let people know not to purchase the scooters. That's all I'm going to be doing. I'm literally putting the scooter together right now. I'm literally putting it together right now. Installing the brakes, installing all of that stuff. I know how to do my repairs. Right? I'm going to be doing content, yes, but all my content is going to be to make people not buy the scooter. In other words, anytime I do content, I'm going to use their product to post nothing but negative criticism to make people not buy the scooter. So if I, in other words, what I'm going to be doing, the way I'm going to be doing my business is I'm going to be using their product so that I can attract viewers. When I attract viewers and everybody's in the comments going, wow, great scooter, super cool, I'm going to be there to tell them don't buy the scooter. I'm using their scooter as bait, pretty much. Listen, I'm the wrong person to do this to. I'm the wrong person. I'm telling you, people, these companies don't really understand the magnitude of the problem that they created. You're dealing with a content creator. You're dealing with someone that is into the business of social media. Social media is the new world that literally can destroy businesses in the real world. Social media. Social media is the world that companies don't want to play with. They're new to social media. They don't understand the power of social media. I do. I understand that being that I have their scooter in my possession, I can now use their scooter against them by telling people not to buy the scooter. So as I ride the scooter around in Manhattan and everybody, all of these foreigners be like, wow, could I take a picture? Wow, that's a nice scooter. I'm going to be right there to tell them, do not buy this scooter. The company is horrible. They're dangerous. They're this. I'm going to have nothing but negative criticism all day. And I already started this campaign. This campaign is nonstop. If I go anywhere in Brooklyn, New York, anywhere, every time I run into somebody and I'm talking to them, I'm constantly telling them, do not buy anything from Weeped. I let them the companies that I recommend is Mini Motors USA. If you're going to purchase a scooter, ladies and gentlemen, let's just say, for example, you're viewing the live show right now and you want to know, you want to purchase scooters. You would go to Mini Motors USA. Mini Motors USA, where they sell Dualtron scooters. That is a company, a reputable company that you go to where you'll get the best treatment, the best customer service, hands down. I guarantee you. Guaranteed. You understand? If you go to Mini Motors, let me see if I can pull it up for you, because at the same time, while we're sharing negative criticism about Weeped, we got to also have positive about companies that actually do their job. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that we also stir customers in the right way. So it's very important that you go to a company that actually will take care of you. So let me see what's going on here. Hold on a second. I'm looking for some information. They got some sales, it looked like. Let me see. Yeah, Mini Motors USA. If you're a scooter enthusiast or somebody that's, you coming from cycling and you just want to like have a scooter to try just kind of commute around your neighborhood, friendly day in the park, or perhaps buy scooters for the whole family and just have a good time. Safe scooters that are reliable. They all come with warranties, great customer service. You can call up, John of Mini Motors USA, or you can talk to Cooper of Mini Motors USA. They're going to take care of you. I promise you, they're going to definitely take care of you. And it's interesting because out of all of the businesses on social media regarding scooters, Mini Motors USA have the best customer service. Like, this is coming from me, a person that's very critical of different businesses. Mini Motors USA have the best customer service in the scooter game. Just a fact. Right? Let me see. Trying to get a screenshot here. Hold on a second. Okay. So, yeah. If you're joining in the stream, we're talking about Weeped. That's what we're talking about. A company that sold me a scooter that was damaged, and they never rectified the situation. They never did. They never rectified the situation. So, Mini Motors USA, this particular company, this company right here is by far the #1 scooter company right now in the world. You go here, you have no problems. I promise you. You go here, they're going to take care of you. That's a fact. You understand? I own 4 Mini Motors scooters. 4 of them. Dualtron X Limited, Dualtron Thunder, Dualtron Storm, Dualtron Eagle Pro. I own 4 Mini Motors scooters. You understand? 3 of them I purchased from Mini Motors USA, and 1 of them I purchased from Mini Motors NYC in New York City. You understand? I purchased that particular scooter in NYC. I think it was during a time when I had an issue with, I guess, one of my scooters. I guess I was doing repairs and I didn't have means of commuting back and forth to work during that time. So I just kind of purchased a quick scooter real fast. Being that they're right in NYC, I just said, let me just support them. But the main company that I support is Mini Motors USA with John and Cooper because of the customer service. For me, ladies and gentlemen, everything is about customer service. If a company shows me respect, if a company takes care of me, then they're worthy of my business. That's how I am. I take business very serious. I would not shop at a store if I feel like that store is, I guess, looking at me as if though my money don't matter. Then I would never do business with that store. You know what I mean? I'm just like, this is how I am in the real world. Like, there can be a store right on the corner where I live. If the store do bad business, I would not support them. I would travel outside the community to another store. You know what I mean? Literally, I would go do that. I mean, there was a time when I would travel, and this was a time, I think, when I was into buying like cold cuts and stuff like that. And I would literally travel to the Jewish community to buy cold cuts. Literally. Because when I went to their store, the way they do business, they always do business the proper way. And that's one thing I can say, which is very, very serious. In NYC, like, for example, let's say you're the type of person that you're into photography, you're into cameras, you're into electronics and so on and so forth. There's a store in New York City called BH Photo. It's totally Jewish owned. The best business in New York City. The customer service, the way they do business is top notch. Top quality. And see, that's what it's all about. And I think that's why they make so much money, is because it's all about business. You have to do proper business. If you do the proper business, the people are going to come back. It's just that simple. I can order anything and I know that I'm going to get the service. If something is wrong, I can take it back. They exchange it. They give me something new. They give me a refund. It's just good business. You know what I mean? The last thing you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is work at your job. You work in all these hours. You get your paycheck only to spend your money, and you waste your money on a bad business service. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's why you get upset. That's why people get angry. It's not so much that you got bad service. It's the fact that this is your hard-earned money. You worked hard for your money, and somebody was able to receive your money, and you didn't even get what you paid for. That's no different than getting robbed. You understand? That's no different than somebody violating you, you know? So again, if you are a person who is in the scooter community, perhaps you never had an electronic scooter and you would like to get into the sport, one company you should never purchase scooters from is Weeped. Never purchase a scooter from them because they're not going to give you no customer service. And this was my first Weeped that I purchased. My first. Now, you would think that if a company knew that this is your first, right, you would think that they would do the right thing. You know? You would think, you would try to figure out, well, like, what's going on. You know? It was my first time purchasing from Weeped. And it was my last, because I'm not purchasing no more scooters from them. You know? I'm strictly sticking with Dualtron from now on. Because originally, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to buy the Dualtron X Limited. That was going to be my first choice. That was my first choice. But being that Weeped was advertising the Sonic X, I figured, okay, they're competing against Mini Motors Dualtron X. That's why they call theirs the Sonic X. You get it? They were competing against Mini Motors to get sales. But the Dualtron is a little more affordable. The Dualtron the Dualtron X Limited, that particular scooter costs less than the Sonic X. So you're actually saving way more money. You know, the Dualtron X, I believe, is around like $7,000 and change, somewhere around there. You're paying like under $8K for the scooter. You know what I mean? And based on my experience thus far, because I'm going to give a review on the Dualtron X Limited. I'm going to give a review on that in a separate video. But just based on my experience with that particular scooter, that's a long-range scooter. That scooter is the kind of scooter you purchase if you just want to cruise and you don't want to worry about your battery. You don't want to worry about your battery dying out. You don't want to worry about, then the Dualtron X Limited is the scooter you get. Like, the scooter has a long range of battery power. Literally. Like, no cap. You literally have a scooter that can get you far. And, you know what I mean? By the time the battery starts to die out a little bit is after a couple of hours. You know what I mean? Like, literally, you can ride around for like 2 hours or more. I haven't done a full, breakdown of how long the battery lasts. I might have to do that in a video. I have to know actually the cutoff limit. I may have to ask some other X owners about that, because sometimes you can ride around a scooter and at a certain voltage, it shuts off the scooter. So you have to know when it shuts off, because the last thing I want to do is haul around a scooter. If I get, if the scooter shut down on me and I'm far away from home, that would be a catastrophe. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But that scooter is the kind of scooter you buy if you want to be able to go on group rides, or you travel, you do deliveries. Like, say, for example, you do deliveries. You're the kind of person that do deliveries to make a few dollars. That's the perfect product to have, fam. Rather than driving a car around all day, you know what I'm saying? You can have an electric scooter for around $7-8K, right? And you can literally get yourself an extra charger so that you're able to charge the scooter quickly, and you can go out there, do your deliveries. You can put a rack on the scooter to, keep the food warm or whatever it is that you're purchasing for other people, and you can do deliveries. If I'm correct, the X has like a password or something that you can set on it to prevent, someone from operating it. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but I believe that's possible, with a app that you have to download. I have to double check on that because I haven't used it yet, but that definitely is a scooter worth considering. That's their top tier model. I'm pretty sure next year they're going to have another model. I'm going to most likely purchase that as well, because It all depends. If their next model improve on things that I've noticed already, then I would definitely upgrade, because that's just how I am. Scooters is what I do. I love scooters. And I thought that by me purchasing a Weeped, I would be able to experience a different company and a different type of technology. So, it is what it is. Let me see. Let me read some of these comments. Let me see. Omega said, which one is your favorite? What do you mean? Like, which one of what? Like all the scooters if you're talking about like all the mini motor scooters, I'm assuming that's what you're asking, because I know you've been in the stream and you're aware I don't have the Weeped up and running. So you're most likely talking about the Dualtron scooters. Each of the Dualtron scooters that I own are great in their own way. It's different. It's like you can't really say which one is better than the other. Each one of them have a different experience. The Storm is a different kind of scooter. To me, it's the type of scooter that you kind of just you can go on a ride out, but it's not a scooter I would use for like long distance riding, if that makes sense. In my experience, I don't believe that the battery is I guess that up to par to ride out and not worry about charging. It's like if you use the Dualtron Storm, then you're gonna have to also consider having your fast charger, and you're gonna have to charge up the scooter when you have different stops, because in my experience, the battery don't last that long. You know what I mean? In my opinion, those scooters, the way Mini Motors should upgrade their company is by having external battery packs similar to what Weeped is doing. Like how Weeped have scooters, and they have, because eventually Dualtron is going to catch up to the innovation of Weeped, and they're going to destroy their company and take them out of business. Eventually that's going to happen, because Weeped is not thinking like a solid business. They're thinking of fast money, fast cash, and they have horrible service. So eventually Mini Motors is going to catch up, and because it's already there, the technology is there. If Mini Motors next line of scooters, their 2024 scooter models, if they come with external battery packs, it's a game changer. A game changer. It's over. Weeped will be out of business. Totally out of business. If Mini Motors upgrade their scooters to the point where their scooters come standard with optional battery packs that give you double the range, Weeped is finished. Nobody's buying their scooters. I mean, nobody's buying their scooters right now. All of these companies that are affiliates and, they work with Weeped, they're not selling those scooters. Nobody's buying them. I promise you, because they cost a lot of money. So the price of the scooters are very high. It's not like everybody could just afford to just take out $10,000 and go buy a scooter. So it's just not happening. You know what I mean? Unless you got money like that. But at the end of the day, even if you got money like that, some people are just not buying that. $10,000, they like, man, I'm going to go buy me a car. I'm going to buy me a motorcycle. And I get it. But at the same time, a scooter is totally different from a motorcycle. Two different types of experiences. Those of you that are into scooters, you would understand why people buy scooters. It's a different type of experience. I can buy a motorcycle if I want, but see, I cannot take a motorcycle on a bike lane. I cannot go on a sidewalk real quick with a motorcycle. I can't go into a store with a motorcycle. You get what I'm saying now? With a motorcycle, you have to have license. You have to pay this. You have to pay for gas. It's just a different type of experience. That's not what I'm paying for. When you have a scooter, it's a different way of life, and to be honest, the technology is frowned upon and hated by the government. Sooner or later, they're going to try to tax everybody that have e-scooters and e-bikes. I believe it's already happening in California. I'm not sure, but I believe in California, they're trying to pass a law to, I guess people who have e-bikes, that they would have to pay something, some sort of something they want to pay, because they see it as free energy. And I think that's wrong. I think that they should leave the e-market, the electronic vehicle market alone. Don't even touch it. You know, just because you have to fill your car up with gas and waste money all day, that's your problem. You know, it is what it is. The e-scooter market is the best option in today's day to get around, you know. But moving forward, again, if you're joining in the stream, because, you know, I want you, ladies and gentlemen, to understand that WePed as a company, I need for you to listen, because, again, people have selective hearing. Maybe you just walked into the stream, because I don't expect everybody to be here, you know, for an entire hour unless you got that kind of time. Maybe you're driving, you don't got nothing to listen to. But at the same time, if you're now joining in, we're talking about WePed and how you need to keep away from this company. Very, very dangerous company. Very, very shisty. You know, this company is the type that will smile in your face, but then they will, you know, turn against you. And I've experienced this firsthand. I'm not sure if I answered the question that Omega said. Are you, no, not that one. Which one is your favorite? Okay, let me get back to that question. When it comes to the four mini motor scooters I have, the Dualtron X is the kind of scooter that I would use for long range riding. The battery is equipped, I believe it's a 60 amp hour battery. It'll get you very far. And if you know how to ride the scooter properly, you can literally be on a scooter for a long time before you charge up. I would suggest, I guess, purchasing 2 chargers. I have to contact John of Mini Motors and ask him, can you connect 2 of the chargers together to get more, I guess, less time when it comes to charging? Because if you use the Dualtron X and you bring the battery down real low, it'll take a while for it to charge with the stock charger. So they have 2 ports for charging. So I guess 2 chargers would be beneficial in charging the scooter faster. I think that would be the option, a better option. But that scooter's for long range riding. My Dualtron Thunder is totally modified. I have it fully equipped with all of the custom brakes, custom lighting. It's totally decked out. It's a very cool looking scooter to ride at nighttime. So that's more of a nighttime scooter. You understand? That I would ride. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me respond to my wife. Hold on a second. Sending me a text message, you know, asking for money. You know how it is, man. It's everybody just keeps asking me for money, man. All right, let me see. Okay. All right. Let me send this real fast. Hold on a second. And shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Daniel for the $18 support. That's for yesterday. I'll shout you out again on my my main platform, because I don't know if you're here viewing. It says for yesterday. So let me see. Let me do this real quick. Okay. All right. So I was talking about the Dualtron Thunder. Yeah, the Dualtron Thunder scooter that I own. And I'm gonna do videos where you see the scooters. So just because I'm not on camera doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna do video reviews of all of my Mini Motor scooters, and I'm gonna have them on camera so that you can see exactly everything that I've done to them, all the operations, to kind of get you up and running on what you can do. I think that the Dualtron Thunder, and I have the older model, the first model, the model that was very popular. I have that model. Eventually, I may upgrade to the Dualtron Thunder 3 because they have the Dualtron Thunder 3. The thing about the Dualtron Thunder line of scooters is you can modify those scooters a lot. Those scooters are very easy to modify, very easy to work on. If you take your time, if you just take your time and you know your way around electronics, and you can change things, and you're not afraid to use tools and stuff, it's a good scooter to modify. You know what I mean? And you're able to do what you need to do. But I find that the Dualtron Thunder battery, in my opinion, lasts longer than the Dualtron Storm's battery, which is kind of strange, but it is what it is. Again, I own the scooters, so I know what I'm talking about. I find that the Dualtron Thunder battery lasts longer than the Dualtron Storm. Now, the Dualtron Storm scooter, you can take out the battery, which is cool. Let me show you this so that you can understand what's going on. Where is the scooter? Okay. This right here is Dualtron Storm, right? Let me put this on the screen just so that you could get a little visual of what's going on, because, I'm talking and I'm not showing anything. So I got to make sure that I accommodate people so they can see what I'm saying. So now this is a Dualtron Storm. I own this particular scooter here, right? It has a detachable battery that you could take out of the scooter, which is, I guess, okay. If you, you want to remove the scooter, but it's a good idea, but it's really not necessary, to be honest with you. It's good tech. I like the design. I like but it's like you're never really going to be taking the battery out of the scooter. You know what I mean? You're never really going to be doing that, because in order to, you could, for safety reasons, or perhaps, let's say if you're the kind of person you have concerns about these batteries, because, we hear a lot of stories about batteries and problems, but those are normally batteries of cheaply made China scooters that are poor, and you hear of these fires and all these different things. These particular batteries have a BMS. They're manufactured in a certain way. You don't really have to worry about stuff like that, but I get it. If you can take out the battery, it'll be cool, because you could put it inside of some sort of protective case when not using. But you don't got to worry about all of that stuff. It's just too much stuff to be worrying about. But I find that the battery power it doesn't last as long as my Thunder. And my Thunder is older. You would think that the Thunder battery would be done already. I'm going to have to contact the company and find out, do I need to buy a new battery? Is it time? You know what I mean? Because I hardly ever use the scooter. You know what I mean? I only use it a few times because I got four. I got four of them. So the Dualtron Eagle Pro is a different model. It's smaller. It's more affordable. The Dualtron Eagle, in my opinion, is a very good scooter for beginner scooter riders. Let me see if I can. I don't even know if they have that. Oh yeah, they got it. This scooter here is definitely a scooter to get if you are new to the scooter game. I think that you would like this particular scooter. Hold on a second. I'm going to take this photo real quick so that you can see what the scooter is, because it's affordable. It's a decent scooter for people to, let me get this on the screen. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. This scooter here is the Dualtron Eagle Pro. And again, these particular scooters you can only get from, well, not only, but I would prefer if you go to Mini Motors USA. It's interesting. I had, I guess, an affiliate link or something like that, but I don't got all of that stuff set up right now. Maybe in due time I'll have all of that stuff set up so that if you wanted to purchase any of those things, you can pretty much click on the link, You know what I'm saying? I get some sort of something, some sort of whatever from any sale or whatever the case is. But this is a Dualtron Eagle Pro. I also own this scooter. As you can see, it's only $22.90. This is a very good scooter. It's not ultra fast like all the other scooters, but it's not really about fast. It's about a decent scooter that you can cruise on. You can get from A to B. You can be a heavy guy, heavy lady, whatever the case is. You can ride on this scooter. It has decent suspension. The battery life is pretty good. A good commuting scooter. Very, very good scooter. You can, it has tube tires. So you would have to change like tubes that are in the tire, or you can do like most people, you can interchange those tires for tubeless rims, which is from, I believe, the Dualtron, what model Dualtron that is? It's a certain model Dualtron that will allow you to use their rims. Let me see which one it is. Let me look at this thing. I forgot which model scooter it is, but it's one of those Dualtrons. I probably have to go look it up, but I believe it's forgot the name. I think it's the Spider. I'm not sure if it's the Spider. One of those scooters. You can take the rim from that scooter and you could connect it on the Eagle Pro, and it fits perfect. And you're able to use tubeless tires, which are actually better tires to use. The reason why tubeless tires are better to use on an e-scooter is that if you were to get a flat, right? Don't cry. It's not, you're not done. If you get a flat with a tubeless tire, all you got to do is just pop out your tubeless kit to repair the tire, find the hole, pump it up with water. You would plug the tire with some sort of sticky type product. And once you do that and you do it the correct way, your tire will be repaired. Literally, like you can get with a tubeless tire, you could get about 5 flats and your tire will still be good if you use a tubeless kit. You could probably get more flats depending on what it is. But I wouldn't want to ride around with a tire that got more than 5 flats because, you may end up getting into problems. But tubeless tires is always the best way to go rather than tubes, because if you get a flat with this scooter and you have tube tires, now you're going to have to take off the tire. You're going to have to take out the tube. It's just a bunch of work. You can't do that on the side of a road. But if you have tubeless, you're in business. Just find a hole, plug it, fill it up with air, and you're back to rolling again. So to me, this is the best scooter to buy if you're new to the scooter market and you want something with reasonable power and so forth. This is the scooter you would buy here. I have the scooter there. It's an excellent scooter. It's clean. It's easy to put, right out the box. You'll be up and running. It's just a good scooter. Trust me. And it goes about, I think you can get up to about 40 miles per hour on that scooter. You can get up to about 40 miles per hour on that scooter. Depending on weight and size, you're looking at between 35 to 40 miles per hour. So that's pretty decent. That's pretty good. It's not about how fast the scooter can go, even though a lot of these scooters can go about 70, 80 miles per hour. You don't want to be going 70, 80 miles per hour on an e-scooter. If you crash at 70 to 80 miles per hour, you're dead. Just understand that, because a lot of times in the scooter community, everybody brags about how fast their scooters go. If you crash on an e-scooter at that speed, you're going to die. Is that what you want? I mean, just going 45 miles per hour is fast. Heck, hitting 50 miles per hour, you're going to start to panic. So why would you want to put your life at risk going 80 miles per hour? But these are the ways in which they sell these e-scooters. They want you to believe that, it goes 80 miles per hour. Fam, you don't want to push 80 miles per hour. Because if you crash, always remember that now, you're going to die. So think about that before you try to push the pedal to the metal, So again, the Eagle Pro, in my opinion, great scooter. And again, they have cheaper scooters than that at Mini Motors USA. They got cheaper scooters. They got scooters that cost way less. It depends on your budget. They got a scooter for everybody's budget. There's no way you could tell me that you can't afford one. You know what I mean? Every last one of you can't afford a scooter from Mini Motors USA. Let me see the scooter here. Hold on a second. And again, if you're joining in, we're talking about Weeped. Don't buy nothing from their product line. Terrible company. Stay clear away from them. They're definitely going to rob your money. They're not going to give you any customer service. It's just really bad. You know, really, really bad company. This is why I'm letting you know about Mini Motors USA, because I don't want you to feel that you can't have fun by purchasing a scooter. You can still purchase scooters, but not from Weeped. Go to a company that's going to give you the service that you deserve. I mean, wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want service that, you know, companies that would value your time, value your money to the point where you get the proper service? That's what it's all about. I don't have no problem supporting a company that respects my time, respect my dollars, so that, you know, if anything was to go wrong. I mean, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a true story. This is a very, very true story. No cap. When I purchased the, and I'm going to talk about this in another video as well. When I purchased the Dualtron Storm, right? The scooter was shipped, and the controller on the rear of the scooter, let me see if I can bring it up. Right? Not that. All right. If you look at the scooter, right? Let me see. That back part right there. If you see that back part, that where the lights are, there was a chip, like part of it was chipped off when I had unboxed it, right? For some reason in the shipment, it must have had gotten damaged. I contacted Mini Motors. I said, hey, John, you know what I'm saying? Scooter got delivered, was damaged. He was like, hey, pack it back up in the box. We're going to ship you out a whole new scooter. We're going to send you a shipping label so the scooter could be returned for free. I kid you not. I packed up the scooter in a box. UPS came. It was UPS that came, and they took the old scooter, and Mini Motors shipped me out a brand new scooter for free. I ain't have to pay nothing. I ain't have to go through no trouble. That's service, y'all. That's the kind of service that you would want. Service where you purchase something and you get exactly what you pay for. You know? Because the last thing a business would want to do is sell you something and it's damaged, and then they just ignore you. That's what happened to me with Weeped. You know? Weeped, look, ladies and gentlemen, I purchased this Weeped scooter right here. This particular scooter is what I had purchased. And when it was delivered, it was damaged completely. Like, everything was damaged. It's all in my videos that I talk about, you know? So caution, keep away. The company never resolved the issue. They never shipped out the parts. They never did anything. In case you're joining in, because I'm going to be repeating myself, because again, I'm on a campaign to make the public know not to buy anything from Weeped. And once I get the scooter up and running, I'm going to literally travel around Central Park. I'm going to travel around Prospect Park. I'm going to travel all around New York City, where there's a lot of tourists, where there's a lot of people taking photos. And I'm going to stand around. I'm going to let the people come up to me, because they're going to be like, wow, nice looking scooter. And I'm going to tell them, as soon as they come up to me, do not purchase this scooter. You see that name right there? Very bad company. And once I do that, nobody's going to be purchasing anything from Weeped. I'm telling you, fam. I'm getting my money's worth, because Weeped basically said to me, fuck you, we're not going to do anything for you. That's basically what they said to me. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm on a campaign, and my campaign is never stopping. That's the beautiful part. It's like I have an endless supply of content to make. Endless supply of content to make, nothing but negative criticism. That's all I'm going to be making. And every time I talk about these stories, I'm making Weeped lose money. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great? You know, it's crazy. Yeah, you can sightsee a lot with these scooters. The thing about these scooters that's nice is that you can literally just go out, you know, rather than jumping in the car, rather than wasting gas, you can just jump on your scooter and you can roll out. And the reason why The smaller scooters are good is because you can walk into a store with them. You know what I mean? You can walk into a store and it's not all loud and, large scooter that gets too much attention. So nobody won't say nothing to you. Just don't ride your scooter around in a store or anything like that, because then you make it bad for all of us. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to kind of almost wrap up the stream a little bit. But do not purchase anything from Weebhead. The company is a horrible company. The owner, Jan, is a horrible individual. John of Weebhead Career is an incompetent, poor businessman that have no relationship skills in terms of with customers. He don't know how to talk to customers, how to relate to customers. Nigel of Weebhead North America cannot be trusted. Again, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're joining in, Weebhead scooters have no warranty. This right here that you see on the screen is on their website. It's a lie. It's a lie. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, because I repeat myself a lot, I'm an actual owner and customer of Weebhead. I purchased a scooter. They shipped it to me damaged. I reached out to the manager. They pretty much denied me all the parts and services. Weebhead North America LLC reached out to me. Nigel of Weebhead North America LLC reached out to me via Instagram. He called me on the phone and I recorded the conversation. That conversation is in my other live stream. You can go through that video and look through it. I may chop up the video so you could just hear the phone call alone so that you don't have to scroll and look and search for it. So I'm going to try to have that for you later on if possible, because I'm busy. I got work to do on my other platforms. But I'm going to have that phone call is already on my channel in that live stream that's pretty much featured on my home page. He cannot be trusted. So if you are in the market for a scooter and you thought that you can contact this guy, he can't be trusted, ladies and gentlemen. He haven't even responded to me at all. Is the live stream on this channel? It's on this channel, fam. I just said that. Why would it be on my other channel? It's on this channel. I just said that. It's right on the front of the channel. Like, seriously, fam, y'all can't see? What do you see when you come to this platform? You should be able to see there's a video that plays as soon as you come to the channel. There's a video right on the home page that's playing. That's the video. I've already talked about all of these things. And they don't want you to hear that phone call. See, Weebhead never thought that I would record the phone call, because a lot of times people have this mindset that you can't record phone calls. In New York City, you can. I don't know about your state, but in New York City, you can record any phone call as long as you are a part of the conversation. If you are a third party, then that's eavesdropping. You can't do that. You understand? According to the law in New York City, you can record conversations. Let me bring up the law for you. Let me bring up the law, because a lot of people don't understand that. Let me bring that up, because in some states you have to get consent. You have to get consent to do that, but you don't have to do that in New York City. Let me see. All right, here we go. Let me take a screenshot of this so that you can see this, because a lot of people probably saw that video. It's like, Ringo, you wrong for recording the phone call. That goes against the law. No, it don't. I'm very smart and intelligent. I record everything when it comes to business. Everything when it comes to business. I'm not a dummy, fam. Mama didn't raise no fool. When it comes to business, any phone call that I deal with is recorded. Always understand that. I have a ton of phone call recordings. You understand? Because it deals with business. And when it deals with business, you have to hold people accountable. You know what I mean? So as you can see right here, it says, before you record incoming calls, it's important to get permission from the other call participant. Privacy laws vary from state to state. In some, such as New York, only one person must agree to record to a recorded call. In other words, both parties must consent, including California. See, in California, you might be in a different situation. In New York, you don't have to get a person's permission to record anything. Because if I'm the one that's talking to you, I consent to recording my own phone call with you. So I can do that. But in California, that might be a little different. You probably have to tell the person on the other end, hey, guy, I'm recording this phone call. And now when you do that, they may not talk as fluent as they would like because they know they're being recorded. You see what I'm saying? But in New York, you don't have to do that. I just thought I'd let you know that because some people don't know the laws in their state. This is why a lot of people get in trouble because they don't know anything. You have rights, and sometimes you have rights to do things and you're not exercising your rights because you think you're breaking the law when really you're not. You know? So WePed North America didn't realize that they were being recorded the whole time. So by me putting out that tape, it showed the public exactly what's going down. And I'm pretty sure they got a rude awakening when they saw that. They got a very rude awakening because the public was able to hear Nigel speak and make promises that he didn't keep. So people that thought I was crazy for making these complaints, now you look crazy because you thought I was nuts for talking about these issues. You know, I was even banned from a scooter forum because of me voicing these issues. I bet you they feel dumb as hell over there because I know they watch my videos. I know they watch my videos and they feel dumb as hell because WePed never did anything in support of helping me. So the problem that I tried to bring awareness to, I was trying to help the scooter community to understand that WePed is doing bad business and we need to do something about it as a collective. But basically the scooter community turned their back on me. They banned me from the forum because they felt that for whatever reason, me talking about WePed is messing up business. But now it's very evident and clear that WePed is in fact a bad company to do business with. So now that scooter company or that scooter forum, they look dumb right now. They look really, really bad, you know? But it's cool because I'm glad that they showed their hand because now it made me realize not to be a part of any scooter groups or anything like that. Like I would never do that again. Like I would never go on ride outs with other scooter riders. I'm just never doing that ever again. Never. Because I realize I don't need them. You know what I'm saying? I don't need them. I don't need them to do content. I don't need them to get views. I get way more views than all of these scooter groups. You know, they have all their channels. They don't get no views at all. Nobody watch them. You know, if I go live and do a scooter ride out by myself, I'll get way more views, way more comments. It is what it is because I'm a content creator. I know how to do this. You know, if anything, again, people just don't understand business. If these scooter groups had any sort of sense when it comes to business, if they would do right by me and understand the line of work that I'm in, I can be a valuable asset to their group because I would have brought a lot of awareness to the group. I would have brought a lot of promotion to the group. There's just so much that could have been done. But see, because people just don't have good business skills and they don't know how to have relationships, they don't know how to build friendships, then what happened is they're unable to be successful. You understand? Like if I'm in business with somebody and we're doing some sort of work with my resources and skills, I'm able to help them. They're able to help me. That is one hand washes the other. You know, this is why it's very difficult for people, especially in the Black community, to actually do work and business because we just don't know how to get along and work with one another to achieve a certain goal, you know, and it's really sad, you know. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up. Again, stay away from this particular brand, WePed. They're known for posting scooter-related videos on YouTube. All of their videos will appear cool. This is something that they're known to do. Their videos will look cool. Their videos will entice you. They give you the wow factor when you look at their scooters. But I'm here to tell you, you're not going to get the customer service you're looking for. You're not. Don't risk it all, fam, because I'm telling you, you're going to learn the hard way. And when that happened to you, please don't send me no messages saying, Ringo, I should have listened to you. I went and I bought the scooter. I had a problem. I contacted them. They avoided me and they just blocked me, because that's what they did to me. They blocked my channel from their YouTube. They literally blocked my channel. So if I try to go to their platform and comment, you won't see my comments. You won't, because they blocked me. Why? Because they don't want nobody to know the truth. This is why it's up to you to share the videos. It's up to you to talk about it and bring awareness to this, because all the people that comment under their videos, they're blind. They don't know any better. If I had the ability to go over there and comment, I'll respond to everybody in the comments by telling them that the company is dirty and they won't purchase anything. All you need is just to let the people know, and the company is going to wither away. This is social media. Companies do not own social media. So what they fear the most is criticism. They fear criticism. It's no different. Listen, criticism on social media is no different than standing outside of a store boycotting that store. Imagine me standing outside of WePed company and I'm there with 100 people and we're protesting and boycotting that store. Nobody would be going in the store. Nobody would be purchasing scooters. Well, that's the same thing with social media. Social media give you 1,000% more reach when it comes to boycotting and criticizing companies. It allows you to vent all of your frustrations. It allows you to give people all the information about what was done wrong to you so that they can make a conscious decision on whether or not they want to support a company. Now, again, if you want to go ahead and purchase a WePed because you want to get played, then go ahead. You'll learn the hard way. But my job right now is to go on a campaign to make the world know not to purchase anything from that company, because of the way they did me and did not resolve my situation. I don't want them to do that to you. So the best bet that I can give you here is do not, under any circumstances, support this company. This company right here is horrible. Absolutely horrible. And like I said, all of you WePed owners that bought the WePed, I can't wait till your scooter break down. You're going to have a problem. You're going to have problems, man. You ain't going to be able to repair nothing. If you're not the type of person that has skills when it comes to changing tires, dealing with electronics, you're done. And another thing that you have to understand is that the controllers that are in the WePed Sonic and all of the WePed scooters that you see on their website, all of those scooters have controllers that are programmed. These are programmable controllers, which mean the controller has to be programmed by the company. So it's not like you can just go and find the controller. You would have to have the controller programmed to the specs that they had your controller programmed at. So you're pretty much stuck. You're done. Is that what you want to invest in? Why would you want to invest in that? It's bad business all around. You can't even get replacement parts for your WePed if it breaks down. They don't have nothing on their website. So it's not like you could just go say, okay, I need new motors, I need new lights, I need a new handlebar, let me go purchase it. You can't. It's not on their website. They don't sell separate parts. So you're finished. Why go through that when you can purchase your scooters from Mini Motors USA? If you got a Dualtron scooter, if anything break down on your scooter, Mini Motors USA will take care of you. If you need a new controller, they'll get it for you. Anything you need. Anything. I promise you, fam. Anything you need, this company right here will take care of you. If any part of the scooter break down on a Dualtron, they got replacement parts. If your scooter is under warranty and a part break down, you'll get the parts shipped to you for free. These are facts. Ladies and gentlemen, the same scooter that I talked about, this one, right? The controller is where the lights are in the rear part of the scooter. The rear part, that part that looked like a footrest, that's the controller for the scooter, right? And it's also a footrest. That controller on my scooter died, right? A day after the warranty expired. Could you believe that? The controller just died. I could have got in an accident because I was in the middle of traffic riding and the scooter just stopped abruptly, like right in the road, while I was in traffic. It was really scary. I contacted Mini Motors USA. I let John know the situation. He said, the warranty is up. And I was like, wow, man, for real? He was like, yeah. He said, but guess what? I'm going to still honor the warranty. Could you believe that? He sent me out a brand new controller for free that values up to $400, fam. And the warranty died. The warranty was over, but he still honored the warranty. If that's not customer service, I don't know what else to say, fam. That's why, listen, fam, and I don't know if John and Cooper and them watch my content or whatever the case is, but hey, I'm a customer for life, fam. I'm a customer for life. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm a customer for life because, like I said, they communicate with you via email. They write you back. They don't ignore you. I mean, these are things that is so important, and it should be important to you as a customer. Business and service is very important, man. Anything you need on your e-scooter from Mini Motors USA, anything go wrong, they got the extra parts. They got the parts, fam. On their website, they got the parts. Let me see if I can pull this up. I know I said I was wrapping up the show, but, I got time. You know what I mean? I got time. I got a lot of time to talk about different issues. My point is, man, you go to Mini Motors USA and you check on their website, they got all kinds of parts for your scooters. You know what I mean? All kinds of parts. Now, a lot of these parts, you can get them in different ways. But the thing is, their website carry all the parts. They got motors, they got accessories, they got different types of decks you can add on. I mean, the list goes on and on, man. It's really, really good. Spare parts. So if something went wrong, they got the spare parts for you. I'm scrolling through the website right now looking. Because it never used to be like this. They never used to have the website like this where they have all the parts for you. But now they upgraded their website where you can purchase motors, you could purchase parts. So you don't have to worry about if I bought a scooter, if a motor broke down, what am I going to do? You don't got to worry about that. They got you covered. They literally got you covered. If I want parts for my older Dualtron Storm, they still got the parts. So what does all of this means? Your investment is protected, y'all. Your investment is protected. So if you bought an expensive scooter, whether it's $2,000 up to about $8,000, it's protected. Your investments is protected. Matter of fact, let me post this real quick. Let me see this. Just so I can show you, because I want you to see this. I want you to see this here. Because remember, I just told you that Mini Motors has shipped me out a brand new controller a day after my warranty expired for free. For free. That's how great their customer service is. That's why I'm a loyal customer. That's why you see me speaking highly of them. Think about this, y'all. I'm speaking extremely negative of Weeped, but I'm speaking extremely positive of Mini Motors USA. Ain't that something? So why am I doing that? Why? Because one company treat me like a customer, while the other treat me like trash. Now notice that. Notice the image on the screen. It says Dualtron Storm controller, $365. You see that? They shipped that to me for free. See how they got a motor for another scooter for $300 for the motor? That's if your motor died. These motors are pretty good. As long as you're not riding your scooter around in the rain and abusing your scooter and doing a bunch of crazy stuff, you should be good to go. But that's just a little bit of the parts. They got parts for days. You know, I'm the kind of person I like buying backup parts. Like, so if I got a scooter, I like to have like an extra motor in stock. So in case something went down, I can do the repair, because I pretty much do all the repairs myself. Doing repairs on an e-scooter is something you should learn how to do. They have scooter shops that you could take your scooters to. Probably in your neck of the woods, they might have stores that you can take your scooters to get repairs. But it's a good idea to learn how to do your own repairs. That way you get to know your scooter yourself. It's not that difficult. If you really take your time, it's not difficult at all. Buy yourself a workbench, the kind that you could crank up and you could get the scooter off the ground. And then you just, take your time, loose out different screws, take photos, beforehand so that you can remember where what goes. Have different cups where you put different screws and nuts and bolts inside of, and you just kind of get a feel for your scooter. And do your own repairs. It's a lot of fun, when you can do your own repairs and you get it done and whatnot. Because like I said, I got to do all the repairs on the Sonic X myself. Everything I'm doing by myself. I'm putting the whole thing together myself. Every single thing. I had ordered all the parts myself. I had to order them. Parts from AliExpress. I had to order the lights. I had to order because the light that they use on the WePed Sonic X is called the K-Light. It's called the K-Light. I believe it's Z101. I believe that's the brand, or that's the number. You can get that light through Alibaba, or you can buy, similar lights off of AliExpress. Not necessarily the same light, but it's the same shape. You can buy those kind of lights. The brakes that come on the WePed Sonic X is completely trash. I'm just letting you know straight up and down. Sad to say, fam, but the brakes that come on the WePed Sonic X is trash. Pretty much the brakes that come on all of their scooters is trash. Probably except their newer models, because if they're newer models, they have some new video they post where they put double brakes on the scooter now. So it's really sad, because imagine that. Imagine all the people that bought the WePed Sonic, right? They bought it for thousands of dollars, and now they release the same scooter now with upgraded brakes. Like, you just literally wasted your money. Let me see if I can show you this, man, because it's really sad, man. Let me see if I can show you this, man. It's crazy. Let me go find this mess, because it's just sad, man. It's really, really sad. Let me go to the scooter. Okay. WePed. And again, don't purchase no WePeds, because their scooters come with no warranty, and if they break down, you're on your own. But whatchamacallit, where's the scooter at? Okay, here we go. Okay. So that's sad, bruh, because I think you have one YouTuber that bought this scooter, and he bought his scooter with no lights, no nothing, and now the scooter has all this upgraded stuff, and it's just really sad. It's really, really sad. Really, really sad. Okay, let me see these brakes. Do they got any photos? I'm trying to find photos to see if they got anything that shows the brakes. Yeah, these are the brakes right here. Let me get this. Because this is crazy, fam. It's really crazy that people spend all this money and you're not getting the service that you want, man. You're not going to get the service. That's the part that I'm trying to make you understand. If you got money and you want to waste money and you don't care about service, you just want a product, then hey, by all means, have fun. But I'm talking about the people that work a 9 to 5, you know what I mean? And their money is they got bills to pay. They got a family to take care of. The last thing they want to do is, waste money, So these are the brakes that it come with. Brembo, let me look that up. Brembo brakes. Let me see. Let me see these particular brakes. Those brakes are not even all that, to be honest with you. They okay, but Weep had just upgraded their brakes on their scooter. They put dual brakes now because the Brembo brakes that they originally had wasn't slowing the scooter down fast enough. These are the things that you got to look into, ladies and gentlemen. You need your scooter to stop on the drop of a dime. Now, these particular brand might be good for race cars and, automobiles and whatnot. But when you really think about it, a lot of these companies, they put the lowest quality in order to save money. So when you purchase these scooters, it's very enticing because you see Brembo brakes. Yes, I'm going to buy this. But can the scooter really stop fast enough? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just about the brakes, but it's about the rotor. It's about all these different elements, All of these different parts have to work in conjunction with each other in order for the bike to stop, So that right there, this is the scooter, right? I mean, look at the price on this thing. $19,000, fam. Like, you're literally throwing your money away. Like, seriously. You're throwing your money away. That's how bad it is. Seriously. You shouldn't be spending $19,000 on this. This is a waste of money. I'm just being honest. The more I think about it, being that I'm an actual owner of a Weephead scooter, you spending $19,000 on this, you just threw your money away. You could buy literally, if you're going to go this far, you're better off buying a motorcycle. Seriously. And you could get a beautiful motorcycle with a warranty and good customer service. Seriously, man. This is a waste because based on what I'm knowing and learning from this, you're just paying for the battery and the frame. Everything else is cheap. Everything else is cheap. Like I said, I'm going to do videos where I'm going to show you how to find every part that Weephead use on their scooters in terms of their motors, their brakes, their batteries, their suspensions, their displays. I found every part of their scooters. The only thing you can't find is the frame. So if you crashed and you damaged the frame, you could forget about it. You ain't going to be able to find that anywhere because they're not going to give you any parts. They're not going to give you anything. Yeah, that's an Impala. That's right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I get the idea of scooters is fun to ride, but when you purchasing a scooter and they have poor customer service, the last thing you want to do is spend $19K, $20K on a scooter and you're not going to get no service. Doesn't make any sense. This is why I'm telling you, man, I'm on a campaign to let people know not to buy anything from Weephead. Because I'm telling you, Mini Motors is working on something new and cool right now. And I know they got it already. I know probably John and Cooper probably got inside information on what's coming next. They're not going to tell you because, again, it's business. I get it. But I know it's going to be super cool. I know it's going to be super cool. I know the next Dualtron X Limited, they might come out with different models. Because to be honest, I don't want to buy no more smaller scooters no more. All my future scooters are going to all be like the Dualtron X Limited. Larger scooters, bigger tires, bigger motors, bigger batteries. Those are the scooters that I'm pretty much buying from now on. I don't want anything lower than that. So once Mini Motors release, I guess, whatever newer scooter they got, I'm going to eventually give away my other scooters. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to give them away. I ain't want to waste no time selling them. I'm just going to give them away to somebody, most likely somebody that's into scooters that actually would take care of it, because I'm not going to put my scooter in the hands of somebody that's going to destroy it. It got to be in somebody's hands that's going to take care of it and keep it up. You know what I mean? But yeah. Do not purchase these scooters, ladies and gentlemen. You're just throwing your money away. Again, Weeped sold me a damaged Sonic X. I reached out to them. They didn't resolve the issue. They went ghost. They rejected all my complaints. And because of that, I'm now on a campaign to make everyone in the world know not to purchase a Weeped. You know what I mean? I'm actually trying to get the scooter ready for summer streets so that I can hit summer streets. And I'm not talking about summer. I'm talking about summer streets as an event in New York City where I can go and do my campaign. Because what I'm going to do is I have a flag that I'm designing, right? And the way I'm doing this campaign is, and I'm hoping that it makes social media. I'm pretty much doing something really cool. You might end up seeing this on social media, y'all. So let me just tell you exactly what I'm doing. I have a flag that I purchased. It's a white flag. I'm doing some designs on it, right? Where it's going to basically say, caution, do not buy Weeped scooters. Literally. And what I'm trying to do is I'm really trying to get the scooter up and running for this weekend. That way I can go out with that flag and ride around during summer streets where you have hundreds of thousands of people during that event, just so that they can see that flag, just so they can see me when I stop. And they're going to ask me questions. Why we shouldn't buy that scooter? And I'll tell them the story, and then I'll tell them to go to my channel. Fam, when it comes to campaigning and promotion, fam, I'm A1 number one. I know how to promote. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to ride around with that flag, and I want tourists to film it. I want them to take photos of it. I want to spread the word so far throughout the world that I want hundreds of thousands of people to see. Listen, Weeped, you should have never crossed that line with me. It's never going to stop. Like, I'm never going to stop till your company don't exist. Like, seriously. I'm going to make the world know that you sent me a damaged scooter and you never resolved it, never shipped out a brand new one to resolve the situation. At least Mini Motors, when they shipped me a scooter that was damaged, I contacted them and they shipped me out a brand new one. It didn't even take a week. Scooter was delivered, you know? But with your company, Weeped, you didn't even ship out a brand new one to make all of this go away. Because you can make all of this go away. You really could. You know what I'm saying? If you did the right thing. I mean, if Weeped shipped me out a brand new scooter, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to get the old scooter back. You know what I mean? I'm doing all the repairs. But to let bygones be bygones, to resolve this situation, you got to ship me out a brand new scooter. You got to make right on your wrong. Because it's never going to stop. And I can't wait to get out with that flag. It's going to be campaign city. I'm not going to be playing. I'm going to have it equipped with neon lights because I have different ways in which I'm going to do this campaign. One is to have a custom LED light that is made, which says, don't buy Weeped scooters, with an LED that is literally lit and flashing. That's one way I'm going to do one of the signs. And another one is to have a flag that I can ride around with. And it's a large flag, fam. And it's just blowing in the wind and it's telling people what not to do. So it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get started with that, fam, because I know it's going to end up on TikTok. It's going to end up on YouTube. I'm going to see video clips. People are going to be like, what is this guy doing? It's going to be funny. It's going to be really funny. I can't wait. You know, but it can all go away if Weeped did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But we know they're not, because that Korean company is very arrogant. You know, they're focusing more on money, but they're not realizing how much money they're losing right now. They're going to be losing a hell of a lot of money, fam, because I'm going to make sure of that. I'm going to get my money's worth for the damage that they caused me. You understand? Because I was taking legal action, but legal action takes too long. I decided to take my own action. This type of action is the best course of action because you're causing companies to lose money. This is the kind of stuff they don't like. They do not like criticism. They don't like this kind of stuff. When you make videos and you're telling people don't buy products from them, they don't like that. That's the last thing they want to hear. They want to hear you sing their praises. You know, think about all the customers Mini Motors are going to get from me making this kind of video where I'm bigging them up and telling people you're more likely to get better customer service at Mini Motors USA. They're going to get business. And I don't have a problem with that. They can make all the money. I don't care. They deserve it. You treat customers right, you're going to have customers speak well of you. You treat customers bad, they're going to tear you to shreds. You know? So that being said, y'all, I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to go get me something to eat. I got work to do on the other platform. I'm going to eventually go live over there and do what I got to do. So y'all take care. You know what I'm saying? And again, if you're in the scooter market, go to Mini Motors USA for all your scooter needs. Do not go to Weeped. Horrible company. You know, don't do that. It's a waste of time. They don't have no warranty on their scooters. And we're going to have a lot of videos just like this, you know, just like this. We're not playing around, fam. I told you I'm not playing. These companies think I'm playing. I'm not playing with them, fam. So that being said, we're going to get up on out of here. Appreciate everybody rocking with the platform. Enjoying this, you know, Wednesday morning talk. And it is what it is. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Tell all of your scooter friends, your e-board friends, whoever's into e-bikes, whatever the case is, tell them about this platform, because only here is where you're going to get the truth when it comes to electronic scooters, products, and services. We're going to have all sorts of videos. We're going to teach you how to repair your scooters. We're going to teach you how to change tires, how to do this, how to do that. I'm going to try to have a lot of variety of content. You just have to understand that as a customer that purchased Weeped products, it's my mission and statement now to make the public know. So if you see a lot of content regarding negative criticism on Weeped, that's a part of my catalog of information that I'm going to pretty much put out there. But just know that with the negative, there is also positive. This is why I made you understand that if you're going to purchase any scooter, right, you would want to purchase it from Mini Motors, because that's the company. This company right here is going to give you the service that you deserve. So if you're into scooters and you want to purchase a scooter, you always thought about it, but you were scared, you didn't know how it was going to go here, contact them. You can call them on the phone, talk to John, talk to Cooper, let them know, hey, I'm a beginner. You know what I mean? What would you recommend? They have something for everybody. They're going to take care of you. That's my word. When I give my stamp of approval for a company, this is my reputation that's on the line when I say that. Mini Motors USA is going to take care of you. Hands down. There's no other way to put it. They don't do no bad business. They hold to their reputation. And this is something I always let them know. I always let them know that their service is very, very good. You know, keep that same energy. Don't ever change that customer service. If Mini Motors USA is watching, keep that same energy, because look at how well I'm speaking of your company and your business. Think about that. That is what customers are looking for. So if you go to Mini Motors, let them know Ringo sent you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So that being said, y'all, I'm going to get up on out of here. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.